Hey guys, welcome back to DevSpot. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that's really hard for people to deal with, and I've noticed an influx of me having to deal with situations like this as well as other people not handling it so well. So today we're going to talk about how to deal with hateful comments, hate, or just trolly salt posts. If you don't know what that means, then you're lucky and really haven't had to deal with it. But it's overall just somebody coming at you, telling you things that are negative about what you're doing. So I've got a 6-step process here to help you deal with it, and this is kind of how I've learned to deal with it. So I hope you guys find this useful and enjoy this video. And if you do, subscribe, Discord, all that crap. So step 1. Well, actually before step 1. So you log into your YouTube, your GameJolt, your Discord, what have you, and you see somebody tell you that you were the most awful person, or they tell you that you suck at making games, or that this thing you did this one time was the worst thing that ever happened. So before you even click that reply button, before you go anywhere else, just stop, take a breath, just stop. Don't even think about doing anything. Now, after you've taken that breath, maybe get up, maybe walk away, maybe go do something around the house, and while you're doing this, I want you to think about what they said. Not in a, man, that made me mad, man, I want to go do all this stuff. Stop and think about it and see if somewhere inside that mountain of salt that there might be a grain of truth. Okay? I know this is really hard, and this is the hardest step in this entire list, but if you master this, you will master dealing with anybody on the internet. You will be able to have a conversation about anything with anyone, regardless of their attitude or if they're screaming at you. Even if they're screaming at you, you'll be able to handle it. And mainly why this is because everybody likes to get a rise out of people. That's part of the reason people write hateful comments. All right? That's why people do it. Because if they say it to me, I might get mad, I might do something stupid. But this kind of flows into the third step. Think about how you want to be online. Think about what you want your reputation to be. What do you want your persona to be? Are you going for super professional? Are you going for that edgelord troll that's going to fight with these guys? I mean, that's an option. If that's who you are, then that's who you are. But you need to think about who you want to be. And then after that, after you've decided who you want to be, if you've picked out if there's any truth or if it's all just stupid, I want you to write down your reply. Now this can even be type it out in that little reply box, but don't send it. Don't send it yet. After you've done that, read it out loud. This is still part of step 3. I know it's kind of cheating, but read it out loud to yourself a few times and think about it, maybe refine it if you need to. Now, before you send that, underneath where you just wrote your reply, like maybe not underneath it if it's in the reply box, but take it out into a text document. Now put yourself in the hater's shoes and write what you think their response is going to be. Try and anticipate how they're going to try and get at you with your next post, and modify your original post to kind of minimize the risk that they might say that or take away some of the legitimacy of that. Now, what this is going to do is it's really going to put this hater on his heels, because they don't expect you to think about this. They don't expect you to make a well thought out response. They expect you to be like, I just called you an idiot, so I'm going to swing at you. You can't do that. You can't play into that game. Unless, of course, that's who you want to be online. If that's who you want to be online, then by all means, go for it. But the thing is, you will have thought about that, and you'll know that, hey, when I respond like this, I'm building my persona how I want it to be built. So now, the actual response part of it. Now actually post your response. Now, with this response, a lot of things can happen, and you can't anticipate everything. But with this kind of response, what you're showing is that every comment does matter to you. Every input is valid input to an extent, right? If it's just a hateful comment, it's still input, but it's something that you're just going to take as practice for dealing with input like this. But otherwise, with this, you're not only going to kind of curb that pattern of people just posting hateful comments, because one, it's not fun for them anymore. It's not going to be entertaining, but also you're showing other people that you're serious about this. I mean, this might also help other people follow you, because I've definitely had people that when I get these comments and I respond in this way, and I respond in a well thought out way, people are like, I don't know if I like your content, but I'm going to give you a shot because you responded calmly, you had a level-headed approach, and you were nice to somebody that was trying to be mean to you. And that's really what I'm trying to get at here, is that even if your content isn't what gets you out there, sometimes going out and having this attitude is really contagious for people, or sometimes a level-headed response to a really inflammatory subject is going to get you recognition, and your content may not be out there, but your reputation is. And so people might bring up and suggest you to other people, stuff like that. It's going to get you out there. And that's really going to help grow your cause, your channel, your game development company, what have you. This goes for anything on the internet, really. So this was a kind of a shorter dev spa, but it's a really important one that you guys should definitely take note of, and I hope it helped. And you know what to do if it did. So until next time, guys, take care of yourself. I'll see you later.